It's your boy Cody Mack here with What's the Word. I'm here with the homie Nickel.
What up, what up?
What's going on, Royce?
How you feel, brother?
I'm feeling good, man. What about yourself?
I'm okay. Hanging in there.
Alright, so we're going to jump right into it, man. So you just dropped this album. This is your 7th album, right?
7, yeah.
The Book of Ryan, man. Get us a little bit of detail about the album.
We got production from Cool and Dre, Key Wayne, Mr. Porter, Boy Wonder. I feel like it's somebody I'm forgetting. Illmind, Street Runner. Like I went with basically a ton of dudes that I'm just a fan of. You know, I got J.Cole on the album. Eminem is on the album. T-Pain is on the album. Fabulous is on the album. Jadakiss is on the album. Pusha T, Marsha Ambrosia. Travis Chandler, Ashley Sorrell, 2 young artists out of Detroit that I'm gonna be working with. Super talented. This is my most introspective, complete album to date. You know, it's the one project that I feel like that I finally put out there that finally I can say it defines me as an individual and as an artist. Left no stones unturned.
I feel like listening to the project, like especially one track, the cocaine track, is like when you really got in depth about your life. Even when you was talking about your father and his cocaine abuse, like how was that putting like that information out on the track?
I mean, it was easy. It was easy to do. It was therapeutic to get it out. But I mean, after the aftermath of it, I haven't all the way dealt with it yet. I do anticipate us having a family moment. You know, like I anticipate us having a moment where all of us are kind of like forced to kind of look at our decisions in the face a little bit, you know, and like, because you know us black people, man, like we have issues and things happen to us when we growing up, and we used to just sweeping shit. Can I curse?
Yeah.
We used to just sweeping shit under the rug and not really dealing with it. So you know, it's still all of these things that happen. You know, they made me who I am today. Whether that's good or bad, it made me who I am as a person, you know. And ultimately, whoever you are as a person, that's who you are as an artist as well. You know, it's a reflection of your music. It's going to shine through in your music, you know. So I think just as far as like the family aspect of it, it's going to open up the lines of communication, I think, in a good way, hopefully.
Okay. Now, so you say music is a reflection of who you are. In hip hop right now, we got like a lot of drug use. It's like drug use is like big. Like we come from a part where in the 80s and the 90s it was about drug dealing, and now the youth is more so drug use. What's your perspective on that?
I mean, I don't know if the youth is using drugs any more than you know anybody did in the 90s, in the 80s. I think it may be glorified music a little bit more just because it's just a new wave of stuff to talk about. I think balance is important. You know, when you're talking about content, I think balance is really important. I think some of the OGs and people who've been through the struggle as a result of drug use or whatever, whoever's been through it, I think, you know, should step up and take the steps to kind of find that balance and just, you know, kind of teach the youth the importance of having a platform and putting that type of message out there. You know what I mean? Like when I drink Patron every single day, I rapped about it. You know, so I can definitely understand. You know, I don't know if I'm in a place to really judge. You know what I'm saying? All I can do is just take the steps to try to help out as much as I can. And I think other OGs should take on that same perspective.
Okay. Now you was talking about OGs and using their platform. So guys like J.Cole, yourself, and Eminem, that's real lyricists and that speaks real stuff.
God damn, is J.Cole OG already?
Man.
Damn, y'all moving too fast, man.
I mean, to us, he's like
just a baby 2 days ago. Now all of a sudden he's OG now. What did that make me if Cole is OG?
I mean, y'all OGs and y'all looked at as people that's like up here when it comes to hip hop. When I say OG, because I would look at you like a big bro, you know.
I'm just messing with you. I appreciate it.
And like, what are some keys to longevity in this game? Because you come in conscious with your album. Cole, you know, he come in conscious with him. Then you got legends like Eminem, like how he come with his, you know. So how do you think? What's the key of longevity with conscious rap? when things are so trendy right now?
I mean, I say consistency. I say consistency is definitely one of the keys to longevity in anything. And also, when you just speaking in terms of making music, I think artists, if you want to have longevity, you should focus on making albums. You should focus on making good albums, as opposed to just worrying about one song. You know, you can put big records on an album, but when you just think about the way that people consume music, especially myself, like the way I listen to music, like Biggie Life After Death, that's like one of my favorite albums. I don't really go and listen to the singles on there. Like I like the meat and potatoes of the album. That's what I like riding to. That's what lasted the longest to me. And I think more artists should just focus on, if you don't want to use the term classic, that's fine. But at least try to make the best album that you can make. And I think that'll put you in a better position to last.
All right, this is my last question.
Okay.
Rap battle 101. Who wins between you and Joe Budden?
I kill Joe. That's easy work.